SBA Publications.
Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are happy and healthy in your home. This is your mentor Soni Sati. And today with me, we will start our chapter number 12 and the name of our chapter is multiplication. Multiplication means to multiply the things. Okay? So, multiplication also means repeated addition. So, we are going to do the same in this chapter. Repeated addition. Do as shown. 2 cycles and 4 wheels. Here are 3 cycles. So we will write here 3 at the cycles place and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wheels are there. Now we can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cycles are there. And each cycle has 2. That is 4 times 4 2 times, that is 8 wheels. That means 8 wheels are there. Similarly, what we did here, we did repeated addition. When we do repeated addition, we are doing multiply. Okay? Multiplication. See these pictures. 4 groups of 3 are 12. Like 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. This is nothing but a repeated addition. We can see here, instead of doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, we can get simply by adding these 3 4 times. Okay? So, 4 groups of 3 means 12. We usually say 4 times 3 is 12. We write it as 4 into 3, 12. This is the sign of multiplication. This cross means to multiply. That means this is the sign of multiplication. Repeated addition is called multiplication. अगर आपसे पूछा जाएगा कि multiplication क्या होता है, आप क्या कहेंगे? Repeated addition, as we can see here. Now, can you complete the multiplication facts for each? One has been done for you. See, 2 leaves are there. How many groups are there? How many leaves are there in each group? The total number of leaves is, so 2 leaves are there and each group of leaf has 3 leaves, as we can see here. So instead of adding them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 individually, we can simply do 2 multiply 3, that is 6. 2 multiply 3, that is 6. So as an answer, as a product, we get 6. Now as we can see here, there are 3 groups of balloon. Each group of balloon has 5 balloons. So instead of adding them individually, we can simply do this by like 5 into 3, that is 15. 5 into 3, that is 15 as a product. Okay, so the rest of the part of this exercise you have to do by yourself. Now we have multiplication tables. Multiplication table of 2. 2. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. That you can see here, 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 are 8. 5 times 2 are 10. 6 times 2 is 12. 7 times 2 are 14. 8 times 2 are 16. 1 times 2 is 18 and 10 times 2 is 20. So, we can also write it by like this. 2 multiply 1 equals to 2. 2 multiply 2 equals to 4 and so on. Now we have the multiplication table of 3. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12. 5 times 3 is 15. 6 times 3 is 18. 7 times 3 is 21. 8 times 3 is 24. 9 times 3 is 27. And 10 times 3 is 30. You can also write it like 3 into 1, that is 3 multiply 1 equals to 3. 3 multiply 2 equals to 6, and so on. Now we have multiplication table of 4. Multiplication table of 4. So we can write it and we can speak it like 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, 3 times 4 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 4 is 20, 6 times 4 is 24, 7 times 4 is 28, 8 times 4 is 32, 9 times 4 is 36, and 10 times 4 is 40. We can also write it like 4 multiply 1 is 4, 4 multiply 2 is 8, 4 multiply 3 is 12, 4 multiply 4 is 16, and so on. Now we have the multiplication table of 5. Multiplication table of 5. So 1 5 is 5, 2 times 5 is 10, 3 times 5 is 15, 4 times 5 is 20, 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 5 is 30, 7 times 5 is 35, 8 times 5 is 40, 9 times 5 is 45, and 10 times 5 is 50. Okay. Also we can write it like 5 multiply 1 is 5, 5 multiply 2 is 10, 5 multiply 3 is 15, 5 multiply 4 is 20, and so on up to 5 into 10. Now we have fun activity portion. Fill in. There are 3 buttons. Number of holes in each button are 2. So we will write here 2. And what we are doing? Repeated addition. 2 plus 2 plus 2. That is 6. Also, in multiplication, we write it like 3 multiply 2. 3 is the number of button and 2 is the number of hole present in each button. So, it will be 6. 3 times 2 is 6. Now, we have number of toffees. So, you have to count the number of toffees, then you have to multiply it with the jar, number of jar, and you have to write the answer here. So, rest of the part of this question, this exercise you have to do by yourself. Now we have revision worksheet. Question number 1, multiplication is repeated addition. So, we will take the A1, that is addition. Now 3 into 4, that means 3 times 4 is 4 is 12. So you can write here or you can take here. 9 into 5 is 45. So these all parts you have to do by yourself in your notebook, your class notebook as well as in your school book. Now question number 2 says multiply and complete the following table. So how you have to multiply? See, 1 multiply 1 is 1, 2 multiply 2 is 4. ओके सो ऐसे आपको इसे कंप्लीट करना है. 1 multiply 1 is 1, 1 multiply 2 is 2, 1 multiply 3 is 3, 1 multiply 4 is 4, 1 multiply 5 is 5. Similarly, 2 multiply 1 is 2, 2 2s are 4, 3 times 2 is 6, 4 times 2 is 8, 5 times 2 is 10. Similarly, all the parts of this question you have to do by yourself. Now question number 3 says write T for true and F for false. So you have to check whether it is true or false. So 3 multiply 2 is 6 and 2 multiply 3 is 6. They are equal. That means this is true. Now 4 into 4 is 16 and 5 multiply 5 is 25. And 16 and 25 are not equal, and here is the sign of equal. That means this statement is false. This calculation is false. Similarly, likewise I did here. You have to complete all the parts. Similarly, likewise I did in this exercise. You have to complete all these parts by yourself. Now we have maths lab activity. This maths lab activity you have to do in your school maths lab. So by here we have completed our chapter. I hope each and every concept of this chapter is totally clear to you. If you found any query in this chapter, please go once again to this video. Let's meet you in the next video with another amazing chapter. Till then, keep on learning. Take care. Bye bye.